Check, check, check 1, 2. It is Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. We've got a couple of economic numbers coming out at 9:45. We are opening up slightly in the middle of the range from yesterday, and we have a slew of earnings and other news. We've got Bitcoin that jumped, I think, almost 10,000 overnight or over the last 2 days. A lot of names coming up. Coin is one of them. We've got check 1, 2. It is 11:43 right now, and just saw that this coin had just started to come in real hard, offering out up here in the mid 85s, trying to get. I think this is going to be the start of this sell-off that we're going to see here, or I think we might see. So we'll see if I get filled up here. 85, let me set an alert getting up here. Need to find a way to get into this. We'll see. Seeing a number of names starting to sell off. Just went from 87s down to 83s. Looks like Meta as well, hitting lows, 313, low a day. That's new. Curious how that's going to play out. But also coin, coin below 83, getting down. I think this could set up for a trade to hold. So we will see. We will see. I'm going to go on pause and let this thing try to work, try to get filled up there, and see what happens. Okay, I am getting a little nervous that I might miss this. And I'm thinking about moving down to the 30s, down to 31 cents. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to move down from here to here to see if I can try to get it on a pop. I think the opportunity to miss this trade could be a big opportunity miss. So getting a little bit more aggressive on my entry here, but we'll see if I can get filled on that lower price as I chase this down a little bit. Check, check, check. Okay, it's 12 noon. This came up very close to me. It got up to 12 cents and then fell back in. And now I need to move more aggressively and try to find a way in. 74 cents down here. So moving down to 84.74. 84.74. Moving down to here, and then stop has to go to 85.80s. So stop has to go to 85.80s. Given that, not sure if we'll get another chance there. That was pretty good. It came right up. I was 15 cents away from getting the fill there, and I think that it is very close. We really want to fight for some good prices here. Let's see if we can get back up to this area. On this coin. Very tricky situation. You don't want to be too aggressive, but you also don't want to miss. But I need to find a way in. Into the 20s, 30s. Can we get up to the 70s? Here's the 40s, 50s. No one paying up into the 50s right now. Nobody paying up into the 50s. And then right back down. It is very close. Very, very close. My goodness, that was close up here. That was very, very close. Trying to fight to find a way into this coin on the short side. Can we get a bounce up into the 70s? A 40-cent bounce is really nothing. It's got a 15-cent spread. That's just a couple of ticks, boom, 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 and it could fly up there. Could even get back above and give my original entry. Can we get that pop up into the 70s? And then back down here. Goodness, I might have to hit the bids on this thing. It is just not going up. No one's paying up. I'm very close to hitting the bids on this. Very close to hitting the bids on this. Hitting the bids on this, and I'm setting the stop at 85.80. I got 96 cents, which is, it is what it is. So got 96 cents short there and immediately down. And that is the penalty for chasing in a stock like this. Let's see, I got my stop up here. Let's see if they run that right now. And then I might have to bail out and try again later. But right now, let me set a marker here. Right now, powered into or marketed into that coin short, and it looks like, yeah, I'm going to take a stop here. Oh, and by 85.80, I actually meant 84.80, not 85.80. So my stop is right there, right now. And I'm very close to getting stopped out. I thought I saw selling starting to come in on the tape, so I hit it. And that looks to have been the wrong decision so far. I could have been more patient into the 70s, and I'm just a couple ticks away from getting stopped out here on this coin. Would have gotten my original fill right there. Would have gotten filled at 74s. Basically need to see this thing start moving back down below 84 real quick, like real quick. I put myself in a really bad position by hitting those bids with a market order the way I did, but I just think that the risk of not catching this potential move is greater. But maybe I'm wrong. I guess we'll see when the trade's over. My actual entry was down here. So I'll go on pause and we'll see if this will work or not. This is taking a lot of heat for what could have been a significantly better entry. So I think the likelihood of me stopping out is very high right now. Yeah, they're gonna jam this up above 85. I'll go on pause and wait. And just took the stop on coin. Right here up at 85, and that's the penalty I pay for chasing with a market order. That is what happens when you chase with a market order. You get poor prices and you can't handle the risk, and you have a weak hand situation. So I need to wait for this to set up again and fight for my prices next time. But here we are above 85, so that did not work. One thing I am considering is trying again up here at 85.60 against 86. I might have to try that. $85.60 against 86. Mm-mm. Back below 85. Market coming in. What a tricky name. I got suckered in here with that FOMO entry that I took. Well, let me set in 85.50 up here and go back on pause, see if we get anything. Actually, now I'm thinking about changing it to be around that 85.20 spot. Moving it down to here. I think I need to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. 85.20s. Trying to get that node up there. Let's see if we get that. And go back on pause. And here is coin dropping 83s and coming all the way down to the 82s. And I was definitely right. Got stopped out near the top of this move here. What did I mean, that was dumb. That was dumb. I shoulda, woulda. But my original entry, 32 cents, I would have taken almost no heat and I'd be in a huge position of strength here. And now I'm trying to figure out how I can climb or claw my way into this position. Up here in the mid 84s, trying to get a fill, but I'm not sure if I will get that. ES is dropping these lows here. This coin looks very vulnerable. This is another area I might need to start like trying to get partial pieces on or something, because I need to find a way into this position. 8360s, 84s, 8450s. Ideally, be able to get it all on up here, but that's just not happening right now. Yeah. As we continue to move lower. Need to find a way into this coin on the short side. Wonder if I need to break it up and try to get some on right at 84, 84.40. I don't know. I don't know. Or do I need to, is this a change of character here in it? And now Amazon's on lows. And do I need to move down to this spot down here, down to these 84s now? Or 83.80s? I think I might even, yeah. I think I might need to move down to these 83.80s against 84.40. I need to find a way in here. 83.80s against 84.40. Coin is in trouble here. Can we get a pop up? It's like a little bit of selling coming into everything else as well. AMD dropping 100. Amazon dropping lows. Look at Amazon go. And here comes coin down again. Yeah. And there goes the market. There goes the market. Let's see if I can get these up here, up at high 84s on a bounce, if at all. Also see Amazon giving up ground, Apple coming in. Oops, coin I want to keep over here. Coca-Cola, Nvidia, Google. Google just crap the bed. There's Meta going lower, 302 low a day. What's Microsoft doing? Nothing looks quite as vulnerable as coin does. Maybe Amazon at 27, but I mean, this thing can't pop at all right now. We're at a 10-cent spread right now. Meta, lows. Here's the 80s, and they're selling 80s. This thing just cannot get up right now. Thinking about how I can find a way into this. Gets above the 80s here, briefly. '90s. Can we get a pop? There's the whole 83. And straight back down. Yeah. I'm gonna have to hit the bids for smaller size up here and try to get more on above 83. There's no other way in here. There's the hole, and then straight back down. Yeah, I'm gonna join the bid or the offer here and try to get some here. Gonna cancel this. Where am I? 94 cents. Did not get it. Did not get it. Still haven't gotten it. And how is that possible? I didn't get it. 82.94. I saw 97 go. There we go. Got it there. And then, so there's one spot. And then I want another spot right here at 83.60 to get another spot. Can I get that up there? And then 84 as the line in the sand. So short at 83s, trying to get more on. So staggering, just trying to find some way of getting into this coin because I think that this thing could really start coming in. This is going to be a trade to hold. This is my second attempt and probably my final attempt at it. If I can get these 60s up here, then I'll have a full clip. Here's the 60s. Did not get those 59s. Did not get those 59s. Going down to 54. Did not get 54s. Got the 54s, got a full clip, stops at 84. And right now running straight up into that stop. Average price is now 24 cents, but I'm about 10 cents away from getting stopped out on this. And that'll be my last attempt at coin. In that case, I'm just reading it wrong. But if I am reading this correctly, then we should be south of 83 very shortly. And that's what I'd like to see, is that seller start working again. Here's lower 83s coming in. They're gonna run this. Wow. Wow. That's a tough break. I think I'm still right, but I can't take that pain. So yeah, that'll be a tough break. Taking 2 of those today. AMD, Lowe's. Amazon popped up to 27 and came back in. What did AMD do? AMD, Lowe's. Just got my eyes on this coin here. Feeling very nervous about this, which is probably a sign that I might be on the right side. I tend to feel more anxious about a position when I'm right about it, and also I'm in heavy size, so this will hurt if I'm wrong again. Spread widened out again. Now it's over 20 cents, 30 cents. It was tight down there below 83. I was definitely right up here, but I needed to be executing differently. AMD continues to go to lows. Meta continues to sell off. Waiting for the seller here and coin to actually press on the gas. Start moving this thing. Look at this 60 buyer. Wow, they held. Now 50. What is the plan here, coin? What are we doing? We're going to make a run at 83. Here comes 83. I want to see what the selling looks like as we hit low a day. In an ideal situation, we'd be seeing 82s very shortly. ES on lows. Need to really see that seller start to show up and push if this is going to happen. Time of day is right, everything else aligning right, but without that seller being active, none of this will materialize. Needs to get below 83 and start working. Here's 83. There's the drop of 83. Can we get an offer to step down below 83 and start selling? Not yet. Not yet. Those low days. Here's 83 again. Can we get an offer below 83? Nope. Need that seller to start working. Okay, I'm gonna go on pause. Either we're gonna have an offer hold below 83 or I'm gonna get stopped out above 84. But let me set an alert. Holding below now. And revisit if we get that happening. Okay, check, it's 12:43 now, and we just dropped 83. We have an offer holding below now. So now we're dropping into these 82s, and the rest of the market's coming in too. Like we got Amazon coming in. Let's set a 126 low a day on Amazon. We got Microsoft coming in. Let's set a 328 low a day on Microsoft. I saw Tesla coming to lows. Let's set a 214 low a day on Tesla. And it's time for this coin to start working. I think I've got the right side of it now. And I need to focus on holding this as best as I can. First stop. So first stop. Where is that from earlier? No, that's not that one. First stop's going to be 82, the pre-market levels, but previous day close is like 81.40s. So yeah, that's first stop, 81.40s, essentially. So that's first stop, and I see this thing having room into the 70s, like 78. I think is a reasonable. If this thing starts going, it could really go. So let's see if we can attack low a day first, and then I'll cover a piece at 81.40, and then we're going to try to hold for a larger move, because everyone who just bought above, everyone who bought after 9:30 in the morning here today is losing money. So I said 81.40. That's the first place I'm going to take some off. What is this? 82.20. That's low a day. So let's see what we get at low a day and then go from there. But really right now this is going to be a difficult exercise for me in holding a trade that is setting up for a trade to hold to its target. This is something I was looking at in pre-market. I tried it on really tiny size, I think 50 shares here this morning. I've got market moving my way. I've got the rest of market like falling off. Not that it's correlated, but then I tried again here and was very close, and I jumped the gun and poor execution on this trade. But now I've built up my position, found a way in, and need to see this thing start working. Need to see lows probably in the next 10-15 minutes. That'd be ideal. 10-15 minutes, see the lows start working. Let's see what we get. Let's take a look at Meta. Meta 311 low day. Meta falling apart here a little bit. Google, what did Google do? Google coming in. I mean, everything really. Tesla's coming in. AMD's coming in. Amazon. A lot of stuff coming in. What's Apple doing? Oh, Apple dropped that level from this morning. There goes Meta and Microsoft too. Meta and Microsoft getting hit. Market on lows. Let's see what coin run at low a day looks like. Airdrop 60s. Got size shown at 50 cents. Let's see if they go for them. They're advertising here stacked at 50. Do they go for them? In other words, is the seller being active right now? Has the seller, if there is an institutional seller in there, yeah, they hit them. They hit them right there. Let me set a marker. I think they hit them right there. It was very quick going by, but all of a sudden the 20-30 cent spread is under 10 cents and our offers are moving lower and we're only 20 cents away from our low of day. So yeah, this is aligning here. But when coin wants to run, I mean, it does this. So this has not even started yet. If there is a seller in here, I mean, this is an indication, but it does multiples of these. Like, look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-minute up bars with strong thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 down bars with thrust. 1. We haven't even gotten started yet to the downside, in my opinion. So let's see what we get. It should be accompanied by volume. There's all these buyers here today. And as I sit in this short, I am aware that I am feeling very uncomfortable. I'm aware that I have open P&L. I'm aware there's uncertainty. This whole thing might reverse and come back up and stop me out, and then I'll be like, why didn't I take it off at low a day? Why didn't I just take the profit and run? And that's something that I'm working on. So if you hear nervousness in my voice as I listen to this recording later tonight, as I'm reviewing this trade later on, I am feeling nervous about giving this open P&L back. But this is the correct move because this thing could really start puking. And there's no indication right now that it will do anything other than that. Somebody hit the bids there. Spread tightened up. It's just not yet. Seller has not hit the gas yet. But I need to work on acknowledging this uncomfortableness, embracing this uncomfortableness, embracing this uncertainty, and just letting the trade work. A lot of the greats said the money's made sitting on your hands, and this is what they mean. Sitting on your hands can be the hardest part. So next stop is going to be that low a day if we do get down there. I can think of a million reasons to take profit before then, but I'm not going to. ES is still making new lows. I think the ES just ticked another new low there. Not that that's having a ton of sway on coin, but can we run at that low a day? Microsoft hits lows. Apple continuing lower. Apple looking weak. Microsoft hit 328. I'm going to put 327, low a day. That Apple looks very rough. Very rough. And Meta just gaining acceleration to the downside. Let's see if we can get a 50 offer holding. Because right now, we haven't been able to. Coin, I want. That was the wrong ticker. Let's see if we can get a 50 offer holding, because so far we have not been able to. Sellers in there. I can see you in there. You're just not pushing on the gas yet. But I can see you in here. Apple lows. Spread here is less than 10 cents now. It's a change of character for the name. Can we attack these 50s? Can this seller start actually pressing on the gas? Again, when coin goes, she goes. When she goes, she goes. And this has not gone yet. We had a start of it, and then a little breather, and now just waiting for the seller to make up their mind. One thing I will do is, oops. That's the first trend line. There goes the 50. Did we get a 50 offer? No, we didn't. Want to see what that 50 offer looks like if they start selling. Well, we need to attack that low a day. And look at Meta. Who did Meta piss off? This thing's just getting... Oh, Meta sued by California over youth marketing. Interesting. Apple on lows. Let me set 171 low a day on Apple. And there's an offer below 50 cents on coin. Can we run at those lows? We are 20 cents away from lows here on coin. There's that 50 offer, and they're holding 45s. There's a repeating buyer there at 45 on NASDAQ. You can see them just refreshing down there at 45. I don't really see that as a reason to do anything different with my plan. I need to see if this will run at low a day and go below 82 and start moving lower down to 80 or the 70s. 45 no longer there. 50 selling. Can we get an offer below 50 again? Can we run at low a day? 20 cents away, but having so much trouble getting down there. Will the seller start stepping on the gas at any point today? ES coming into support. Again, don't think that's going to have a lot of sway for this situation. Look at that middle finger of a daily candle on coin. Apple bouncing. Everything kind of bouncing. That should have been canceled. Don't need that live. Difficult to sit. I am going to go on pause and yeah, I'm going to go on pause and just get some work done here in the background. There's no reason for me to take the position off right now or do anything. I need to see if it can go run at low a day. I need to give it that chance. Even though it's wiggling around here, but really need to give it that chance. As she pops back up to 83s. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on pause and stop staring at it so closely and just let this thing either work or not work. Check, check. Okay, it's 111 here, and there we go. There's 82s. Here we go. That's 82. Let's see what we get. Can we make it down to the 81 somethings? Going further, I have a cover in the 40s. Starting to move now. That's it. That was what we were looking for, but it's just getting started. Just getting started. Let's see if we can get down to those 8140s. If this seller's for real, there should be massive volume coming through here. The low is 77s, so let's put a low of day here. And now I just need to do the best I can to hold on to size as we move lower. Look at that daily chart. Wow. Hopefully, my patience will be rewarded here as I hold on to size and don't take anything off. Coin moving lower. '70s, '60s. I'm down in the 40s for a cover. And I'm going to put my next cover down in below 81. I am very close to my first cover. Down here. 60s. There I am at 51 cents. Did not get it. Looking for continued movement down from the seller. Not seeing it yet. Not seeing it yet. That got mighty close. 62 cents. I mean, it was 10 cents away. Might have to take that one off down there if we get back down to the 60s. Let's see if we can get it down in the 50s. Let's try to be patient. Are offers continuing to step down, and are our bids continuing to get hit? Not quite. Here's another run at it. Let's see if we can get down there. Stepping down. Gonna hit these bids. Let's see if we get a run. Down through 81s. Can we get an 80 offer holding? There's the 70s. Can we drop through the 60s? Nope. Down here again. Here I am at 51. Can we get down there? Are we seeing selling? No. I'm about to lift the offer here to take this. Going once, going twice. Took one off there. Just because we went down there a second time and did not get up. Coin did not get up. And then back up above. Wow. It did fill that gap, didn't it? Again, these things come in moves with coin. So I expect a pop and then a retest if this, that's just the way coin goes. And I'm gonna have to manage the stop at this point by hand. Actually, no, I will put in a break-even stop. Looking for this to come retest though. Can we get back down below 82? And we got really close there. crack down through those 81s, 81.50s. It's hard for me to believe that with all that selling and all that buying, this is the lowest we'll go, but maybe I'm wrong. I think I have my trend line in place, so if we start really breaking the structure of that, then maybe I am just looking for something too optimistic. So hopefully we can go down and test 81s again. We're more than a point higher from where we were down here. Let's see what happens. We're back up in this area where we just could not break down from earlier. Okay, I'm not going to watch this. I'm just going to set back down here and put it on pause and hope that we go down instead of up. A couple of minutes later here, and we are back above 83. I moved my stop up higher to like 83.60s just to make sure I don't get wicked out by a penny. Like it almost got up here, and I did move it back up to here. But this is not what I want to be seeing. We really need to start breaking down back below 82 very soon here, or else I need to start shifting. The trade is shifted if we don't get back below 82 soon. We should be attacking down here, and we're back up here, which means that the seller is not pressing. And yeah, this is breaking structure here, and just overall this is not looking good. So got a time stop probably next 5 minutes. I'd like to see us back down below 82 next 5 minutes. So what is that? Almost by 1:30. Let's just say 1:30. If we're not below 82 after 1:30, then I think that the trade's starting to structurally change. If we poke above and then come back in, I'll let that go. But yeah, difficult to see that much open P&L just disappear and vaporize. Very painful experience. But let's see. Let's see what we get. Can we get back down? Can we actually go attack low 82s? Because right now, based on what I'm seeing, we can't. This is looking like we're all reversing. Looks like we found a bottom down here. Although the volume here wasn't that exceptional or extraordinary, so I don't know. I don't see the seller in here anymore. I mean, we saw selling right there at the hole, but I don't see the seller pushing anymore. Saw them push on that down move, but not seeing them here anymore. Don't really like the way this is looking right now. And I think, I mean, I had a 1.5 pop there almost instantly, so let's see what it looks like here. Let's see if they drive it back down. Yeah, willing to give it about another 5 minutes or so and then start changing tactics. Because this is just not showing. It's holding up above that 50-cent spot where all this volume happened. It was a real battle here at 50, 60 cents, and now we're back above there. Not liking this. Time stop getting very close here. Start shifting gears on this trade. If there was an active seller, they'd be selling, and I'm not seeing selling here anymore. Looks like the active seller is gone. Yeah, this does not look good. Now we're holding up above 83. Need to see the seller start working here soon. That's not enough. It needs to be more. I do not like what I'm seeing. I'm starting to think about covering some of this position. Here in the 80s, I just do not like what I'm seeing. Will we get an 80 offer? Step down? Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna start covering this. I don't like this. Trying to bid here at 85. Not sure why it's not showing my bid, but on EdgeX at 85. Didn't get it. Pull it. Didn't get it. Wow, yeah. We join 94. Not getting those. So nobody's selling here. Nobody's selling here. I do not like this. I'm very close to cutting this. I have my finger on the button, and I'm just going to close this whole thing. I don't really like how this is going. I'm covering it there. I'm out. I'm out. I just don't like the way that this is. Look at that fall away right away. So I covered up there. What did I get? 15 cents. So quite a mismanaged trade from the standpoint of I was sitting on massive open profit there and gave it all back. And I'm going to have to review that and see what I could have done differently. I was really looking for a break further down, and that just never materialized. And I don't like the trade here anymore, and I think that we're going to actually go higher. So I'm not going to participate in a move higher. I think I'm going to just collect myself and try to process the trade a little bit and take a break, maybe take a walk. Yeah, that was tough giving up that much open P&L, unrealized P&L. That was tough. Check, check, check 1, 2. It's almost 2 p.m. and coin, after having covered all of my position up here, is making its way all the way back down to 82 here, and looks like it might be poised to take another run at low a day. Definitely feeling defeated not being in the position given where I was, but I think that's also a property of messing up this trade here and chasing, which put me in a position of weakness because this was my original entry on here, and I would have covered a piece into here and then held down and probably started covering more into here. Shoulda, coulda, woulda again. Doesn't help anything, but here we are back down into the 81s and we're 40 cents away from low a day, and the trade is still working. So right now, looks like that was a premature cover. We'll see if coin does end up cracking those lows. It'll put 81.50 low a day, and we'll keep an eye on it. But man, I wish I could have those back right now as we come back down into lows for a second time. Check, check, check. 2:05 p.m. and coin just came down and hit lows again. So that was poor execution and management on my part, and here we are at lows, wondering how much further this coin has to fall, if any, and will it come in even further. But feels like I got hit by a train basically for mismanaging this. Feels pretty awful right now, but probably a good learning experience for the future. But yeah, right now it does not feel good looking at this. Check, check, check 1, 2, 422, or 422, 222, and coin just broke 81 and heading lower now. And yeah, very difficult to stomach this move. But this is how growth happens. So.